Students, welcome to your art class for this semester. I am Mrs. Rogers and I will be your teacher. Okay, so getting to know me. My name is Mrs. Rogers. If you are a top student, this is my email. If you are not a top student, you can find my email on your Week at a Glance homepage. And email is the best way to get a hold of me. Here are a few of my favorite things. I love dogs. I'm going to show you mine in just a minute. I love pizza, art, and I love to travel. So in this course, this semester, you will have multiple units. You will have a weekly assignment. That assignment will be either a quiz or a test every single week, and that quiz or test will always be due on Thursday. At this time, we do have a semester exam, but last semester we did away with it. So just kind of put a pin in that. Now, we also have lots of enrichment activities. Anything that is labeled as an enrichment activity is not graded, and I'll explain more about that in just a minute. Okay, so how to get into the course. You're going to go to your dashboard and you are going to find the tile that says art, and that's how to get into our classroom. From there, to find my contact information on our homepage, once you click on that tile, you will see something that looks like this. This is our Week at a Glance. Everything you need you can find on the Week at a Glance. As you can see, I did a small snip right here, school resources, weekly announcement, tech support, semester calendar, notes for tests, how to email my teacher, everything you should be able to find on this Week at a Glance. When you click on the homepage, you can find recent announcements. You can also see the weekly calendar. You can also see those on the Week at a Glance. This right here will take you to the announcements page where you can see current and previous announcements. If you click on grades, it will show you all of your grades and your scores for each assignment. Modules is where you will find the course content, reading materials, resources, tests, and quizzes. Assignments is a quick way to find your assignments. And if you go to calendar, that is a quick way to get to the calendar and a quick way to find my weekly office hours. So we talked about modules. This is where you will find all of your required reading and your tests and your quizzes. So you will find that when you click on modules. So click on courses first and then click on modules. We talked about clicking on assignments. That's a quick way to find what's due. You can also find these in the semester calendar, which you can find on the Week at a Glance on the homepage. Now, enrichment, we said we would talk about that. Enrichment is only for practice. It is not for a grade. It is just for fun. So if it is an assignment that you're required to do, it will say required by it, and it will be on the calendar. All other assignments should be labeled as enrichment, and they are not for a grade and not required. This is an asynchronous course. What does that mean? You will work through the course as normal. We will have no live classes. We will have weekly times where you can come and ask me questions. This is my office hours. So if you need to talk to me, you can come meet me there, or you can email me or text me. Okay, if you want to get ahead in the course, you can start by reading Unit 1. And that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, please reach out and get in touch. See you soon.